Welcome back to North Node Tarot, where nothing is coming toward you. You are moving toward it. Let's take a look at the energies that are surrounding us at this moment in time. Wherever you might be, whenever this message finds you, trust that it is meant for your best and highest good. We have whispers, elevation, something calling you to higher heights, and then shifting, a shift definitely happening, expansion underneath the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more oracle before we dive into the reading. Whispers, elevations, and shifting. I really feel like you're being called to shift a mindset or perspective. Look at it from a higher elevation, a higher perspective here. We do have tree, growth, life, established. Reach for your full potential and focus on obtaining wisdom. This is very much giving me a 30,000 foot view, 10,000 foot view of the situation, looking at it from a higher perspective, focusing on obtaining wisdom. So what does your higher self want you to know? What does your higher self want you to know? A message from your higher self. What is it that your higher self wants you to know at this time, in this moment? The 9 of Wands. The wounded warrior. Some of you are feeling very exhausted, but you're being asked to press onward. You're nearly to the finish line. You're nearly there. What is the blockage? Why are we being called to acknowledge this? The Page of Swords. A call for more information. The Page of Swords, the information gatherer of the tarot. Possibly information coming in. Let's take a look at what is to be gained from this. The 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, being on the same page here. And then general advice, if you would please, my spirit guides. Strength. Leo energy coming through. One more, please. Thank you. And the Emperor. Capricorn and Aries energy. Very much about drive and ambition. Finding the strength to persevere and move forward toward what your goal is. The Emperor. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have, which is the subconscious energy. The 5 of Wands. Conflict in your surroundings. Potentially people that don't want to see you succeed. People with opinions that consistently tell you should not stay on the course that you are on. The King of Pentacles, there's something about patience being a virtue here. Temperance, Sagittarian energy, the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Perseverance and patience over conflict. You may be being asked, and the 8 of Cups underneath of that, to walk away from anything that is competing for your attention or that is causing conflict. In order for you to make this shift, there are oftentimes people in our lives who don't like to see us elevate or succeed because it means that we are leaving them behind in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Or they perceive us as leaving them behind. Tree, by the way, number 6. The 6, the number 6 being the card of the Lovers. 3, 3, and 3. You could be seeing 3, 3, 3. Growth, life, established. Yeah, reach for the full potential and focus on obtaining wisdom. I feel like this is wisdom that puts you ahead of the curve, ahead of people in your social circle or your sphere. Why the 9 of Wands? Let's clarify. The 9 of Wands. Why are we persevering? We do have the 10 of Wands toward the finish line. I mean, yeah, the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, you're almost there. Just one final go at it. the Three of Cups. There's joy on the other side of whatever this is. And balance, justice, Libran energy. Karmic justice for some of you, legal for others. Underneath the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. Moving towards something that you've been keeping secret or silent. You're letting people know this only after something is complete. Only after things have shifted for you. After you've gained the strength to go after whatever it is that you want. Chariot is Cancerian energy, which is driven by the Emperor, which is in your advice. The High Priestess, Cancer and Piscean energy, Neptunian energy, Neptune currently now in retrograde. We're being asked to take a look at what we thought was true. Things are shifting. Whispers, maybe subconscious in your dreams or from your intuition, are asking you to elevate. Why are we being asked to seek additional information with the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords, please. The Ten of Swords. What is it that you can sacrifice for freedom? The Page of Wands. A brand new beginning. Pages are small gestures towards something larger. It's the very beginning of a new journey. The Page of Wands, something passionate. The Page of Swords, gaining the information in order to move forward with truth and clarity. But in order to do so, I feel like something needs to be given up. The Ten of Swords, something that was painful, something that is painful. Yeah, Judgment. Scorpionic energy coming out, Plutonic energy. This is definitely a shift. This is you shifting into a brand new timeline or onto a brand new path. Judgment is asking you to release something here or to make a decision. Perhaps you're releasing the Ten of Swords, the pain of this betrayal, or you are making a decision to end something here in order for a new beginning to occur. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Again, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You're really thinking about your stability here. Thus, the Emperor in the advice and strength. Along with the King of Pentacles in the subconscious energy, we do have the Queen of Cups. This is something that you have been nurturing. Or maybe you're being called to nurture your own emotions in preparation for the Knight of Wands. Graduating from the Page of Wands to full-on movement or an offer of something that is quite exciting and adventurous. Why the Three of Pentacles? Why the Three of Pentacles? For what we are being, the reason that we are being shown this. The Three of Pentacles, thank you. The Five of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. Why the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, please? The High Priestess. There's something about knowing that what you're building is better than something that you are walking away from. Intuitively, you understand this, you know this. This is what has been whispering to you. This is what has been calling you. You are elevating. You are shifting. You are growing into an established life, or one that is newly established, or you are in the process of figuring out how to establish the life that you want by obtaining the wisdom that is needed to have it. The Seven of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck, along with the High Priestess, is very much telling me that you have been keeping this silent, or you are still keeping whatever this is silent until things have been sorted. Yeah. The Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Cups. There are emotions that are involved here, and it feels like they are a bit cloudy at the moment. I can certainly understand and see that here with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands being very guarded, the Ten of Swords being a painful ending. It's how will I, even though I know this is the right course of action, the right path to take for my own growth, this is the path that I am being shifted to go down. It still feels as if you're uncertain. As to whether or not the Nine of Cups, this will be personal wish fulfillment. You're being asked to trust in the universe. The Emperor, please. And the advice, the Emperor, please. The Four of Swords. Okay. The Four of Swords being rest and recovery after the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords hanging on the wall behind the man in supplication or prayer. The Ace of Swords, clarity about the pain that he has endured next to him. You're gaining an understanding of why things had to happen the way that they did, why pain had to occur in order for healing to take place, so that you could evolve and step into the role of the Emperor. Why the Strength card? Why the Strength? There we have it, the King of Wands. You're being asked to take initiative, to take action, passionate, creative action toward what it is that you want. I'm seeing in my mind again the Chariot. The King of Wands is Leo, Sag, and Aries. Underneath the bottom of the deck, a cup made full. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. It's about understanding, and the Six of Wands. It's really about knowing or receiving confirmation that this leap of faith was indeed something that would prove victorious in an emotional sense. For those of you who are wondering if you should take this leap of faith, it is definitely going to be a difficult journey, but one that is well rewarded. The Fool is Aries and Aquarius. The Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's take a look at the Oracle card, the Tree, which is the number 6 from the Earth Song Oracle. As tree grows from a tiny seed, she spreads her roots out into the earth, building a strong foundation from which to continue expanding. In her early phases, she needs nourishment and protection from the environment. However, once she transitions through her seedling and sapling phases of life, she becomes an established tree. I see that progression here with the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and then the Emperor. All fire energy, all fire dominant. With her roots deep and sturdy trunk, she is unfazed by strong winds or rain, providing a place for birds to make their home in her branches. Tree's song is full of wisdom, collected throughout her many years. Tree is well anchored, strong, and reaching her potential. Tree's advice. Tree is a symbol both of growth and your potential for greatness, if nurtured correctly. Everything is a little shaky when it is in infant stages. Remember, as I pointed out, the progression from the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, or Page of Wands and Page of Swords to the Knight of Wands and then the King of Wands, all here on the table. A strong progression from infant, relationships, careers, ideas, and projects. But the appearance of Tree suggests that you have moved through the initial stages successfully. You have strengthened your base so that you are sturdier and stronger, allowing you to deal with hurdles more easily. Tree is a sign that you have grown into your potential. You should feel a sense of accomplishment and pride that you have come this far. Take a moment to acknowledge just how far you've come. You may be in a position where you can help others with the wisdom that you have obtained. Consider how you may be able to impart some of what you have learned to allow others to achieve their full potential too. A rising tide lifts all ships, and once you have reached where you are, the Three of Pentacles could really be you partnering with someone else to collaborate. A collective moving forward towards something that is calling you to a new beginning. Whispers, elevation, and shifting. This is truly a shift from a curious page to an adventurous knight to a commanding king to a true emperor. Nothing is coming toward you. You are always moving toward it.